Hi everyone, this is me from IT with Ahmed. You are watching IT with Ahmed. Hope you are all fine. Today we're going to discuss an amazing topic. What are deepfakes? Have you seen Barack Obama call Donald Trump a complete dipshit? Or Mark Zuckerberg brag out having total control of billions of people's stolen data? Or witness Jon Snow's moving apology for a dismissal ending of Game of Thrones? Answer yes, and you have seen a deepfake. The 21st century's answer to photoshopping, deepfakes use a form of artificial intelligence called deep learning to make images of fake events. Hence, the name deepfakes want to put new words in a politician's mouth. Star in your favorite movies or dance like a pro, then it's time to make a deepfake. An example use case includes when a health charity in the UK used a deepfake to have David Beckham deliver an anti-malaria message. This message was also delivered in 9 languages. However, the most notable use case and most dangerous is when others choose to use the technology for nefarious purposes. They could be used to spread false information from an otherwise trusted source. For example, with election propaganda, this has led to thinking that this technology is disruptive to modern life. Is it just about videos? No. Deepfake technology can create convincing but entirely fictional photos from scratch. A non existent Bloomberg journalist, Massey Kinsley, who had a profile on LinkedIn and Twitter, was probably a deepfake. Another LinkedIn fake, Katie Jones, claimed to work at Center for Strategic and International Studies, but is thought to be a deepfake created for a foreign spying operation. Audio can be deepfaked too. To create voice skins or voice clones of public figures, last March the chief of a UK subsidiary for a German energy firm paid nearly £200,000 into a Hungarian bank account after being found by a fraudster who mimicked the German CEO's voice. The company's insurer believed the voice was a deepfake, but the evidence is unclear. Similar scams have reportedly used recorded WhatsApp voice messages. How are they made? University researchers and special effects studios have long pushed the boundaries of what's possible with video and image manipulations. But deepfakes themselves were born in 2017 when a Reddit user of the same name posted doctored porn clips on the site. The videos swapped the face of celebrities, Gal Gadot, Taylor Swift, Scarlett Johansson, and others onto the porn performers. It takes a few steps to make a face swap video. First, you run the thousands of face shots of the two people through an AI algorithm called an encoder. The encoder finds and learns similarities between the two faces and reduces them to their shared common features, compressing the image in the process. A second AI algorithm called a decoder is then taught to recover the faces from the compressed image. Because the faces are different, you train one decoder to recover the first person's face and other decoder to recover the second person's face. To perform the face swap, you simply feed encoded image into the wrong decoder. For example, a compressed image of a person as face is fed into the decoder trained on person B. The decoder then constructs the face of person B with expressions and orientations of face. For a convincing video, this has to be done on every frame. Another way to make deepfakes use what's called a generative adversarial network or GAN. A GAN pits two artificial intelligence algorithms against each other. The first algorithm, known as the generator, is fed random noises and turn it into an image. This synthetic image is then added to a stream of real images of celebrities, say, that are fed into the second algorithm known as a discriminator. At first, the synthetic images will look nothing like faces, but repeat the process countless times with feedback on performance, and the discriminator and generator both improve. Given enough cycle and feedback, the generator will start producing utterly realistic faces of completely non existent celebrities. Who is making deepfakes? Everyone from academic and industrial researchers to amateur enthusiasts, visual effects studios, and porn producers, governments might be dabbing in the technology too, as part of their online strategies to discredit and disrupt extremist groups or make contacts with targeted individuals. For example, it's hard to make a good deepfake on a standard computer. Most are created on high-end desktops with powerful graphics card or better still with computing power in the cloud. This reduces the processing time from days and weeks to hours, but it takes expertise too, not least to touch up completed videos to reduce flicker and other visual effects. That said, plenty of tools are now available to help people make deepfakes. Several companies will make them for you and do all the processing in the cloud. There's even a mobile phone app, Zao, that lets users add their faces to a list of TV and movie characters on which the system has trained. How do you spot a deepfake? It's get harder as the technology improves. In 2018, US researchers discovered that deepfake faces don't blink normally. No surprise there, the majority of images shows people with their eyes open. So the algorithm never really learned about blinking. At first, it seemed like a silver bullet for detection problem. But no sooner had the research been published than deepfakes appeared with blinking. Such is the nature of game. As soon as weakness is revealed, it's fixed. Poor quality deepfakes are easier to spot. The lip syncing might be bad or the skin tone patchy. There can be flickering around the edge of transposed faces, and fine details such as hair are particularly hard for deepfakes to render well, especially where stains are visible on the fringe. Badly rendered jewelry and teeth can be also be giveaway, as can strange lighting effects such as inconsistent illumination and reflection on the iris. Governments, universities, and tech firms are all funding researchers to detect deepfakes. Last month, the first deepfake detection challenge kicked off, backed by Microsoft, Facebook, and Amazon. It will include researchers turned around the globe competing for supremacy in the deepfake detection game. Facebook last year banned deepfake videos that are likely to mislead viewers into thinking someone said words that they did not actually say in the run up to the 2020 US election. However, the policy covers only misinformation produced using AI, meaning shallow fakes are still allowed on the platform. What's the solution? Ironically, AI may be the answer. Artificial intelligence already helps to spot fake videos, but many existing detection systems have a serious weakness. They work best for celebrities because they are trained on hours of freely available footage. Tech firms are now working on detection systems that aim to flag a fake whenever they appear. Another strategy focuses on the provenance of media. Digital watermarks are not foolproof, but a blockchain online ledger system could hold a tamper-proof record of videos, pictures, and audio, so their origins and any manipulation can always be checked. Are deepfakes always malicious? Not at all. Many are entertaining and some are helpful. Voice cloning deepfakes can restore people's voice when they lose them to disease. Deepfake videos can enliven galleries and museums. In Florida, the Dali Museum has a deepfake of surrealist painter who introduces his art and takes selfies with visitors. For the entertainment industry, technology can be used to improve the dubbing on foreign language films and more controversially resurrect dead actors. For example, the late James Dean is due to star in Finding Jack, a Vietnam War movie. What about shallow fakes? Coined by Sam Gregory at the human rights organization Witness, shallow fakes are videos that are either presented out of context or are doctored with simple editing tools. They are crude but undoubtedly impactful. A shallow fake video that slowed down Nancy Pelosi's speech and made the US Speaker of the House sound slurred reached millions of people on social media. This was the whole video of the topic, what is deepfakes. I hope you have enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Stay blessed.